Welcome everybody
Let's play.
to session 13?
12.
12? We had the same thing last time. I don't remember sessions.
Yeah, I messed up.
This is session.
You asked me, and
You're
I
always
thought
a good
I
one,
remember, but I
Josh.
didn't.
So welcome to session 12
Yes.
of the campaign. We have a returning player here. Evan, why don't you say hello?
Josh is back. Josh is back. Whoa.
Evan has been away, with kid stuff. And, having an actual life.
He was sick.
What?
He gave birth.
He's taking his beard supplements now. He's a new man.
I haven't taken it yet.
No, he took them from me.
Yeah.
So, Evan, you've been keeping up with us.
More or less.
More or less.
More or
On
less.
this. So, what is the last thing that you remember, aside from the e-girl trolling? What is the very, very last?
The very
thing?
last thing,
Yeah.
you guys are in the mayor's house telling him what happened at Riverwood.
Oh yeah.
God, so
Feels like I'm
And Nobby had a cup of coffee. That's the last thing.
That's all I could do.
Yeah,
It was coffee day. It was a good day. All right, Eric. What happened from then?
Eric, what happened last session?
And then
Let's start with last session. See if you got that.
Well, no. We start with last session. We'll spoil stuff. So you've got to go from.
Actually, the funny thing about that episode is I'm listening to it now, and in the episode you say you're editing the one where you just got to the dragon.
Oh yeah.
This is so weird.
Yeah. So no spoilers. Go on.
Yeah, so what happened? I need to know.
What happened last
I need to be
session?
caught up.
Last section,
Yeah, what happened last session?
some bullshit happened.
It's a blur.
My god, it was a pussy. Nobby and I were detectives.
Yes. Sherlock Nobby. Just Nobby and you? Yeah, you guys got kicked out. I was detective.
No, she was there.
I detectived.
No, but she was sleeping.
Didn't do very good. We figured it out.
I got there first.
We both got there first. Yeah, but you got kicked out before you did anything.
Yeah. So last session.
Bad distraction.
Last session was a bit of a light one. We decided to go a little bit in the realm of Sherlock Holmes. What's it called? One of the people in town, the innkeeper of the Hungry Trout Inn, Julie, needed help finding her missing heirloom. You guys so kindly decided to help, and as professionals, you came to the conclusion that it was actually somebody disguising themselves as a adventurer who was a friend of Julie's, who ended up being an old man wearing a mask.
She was old?
He was pretty like.
I didn't know that.
By the way, Cam, if you want to add the item to your inventory, it's called a falsehood. Just look up falsehood.
I don't have one of those.
No. You shut the fuck up, you circumcised bastard. So you guys did end up solving the mystery, but in the most violent, inept way possible.
Elementary?
You sort of destroyed one of the rooms.
We can destroy the roof.
Somebody shot a gun into the dresser, completely eviscerating it.
I stood in the corner.
You
when
stood in
room
the
was
corner.
destroyed.
You would think you had gone.
Yeah, some bozo. That was Kevin's fault, to be
It was
fair.
Kevin's voice. I kind of forgot.
Yeah, totally
Yeah.
my fault. So you managed to find out there was a person. You took him in for justice.
Mm-hmm.
You definitely did not mutilate him, heal him, carry him off to the docks, force him to eat weird mutated fish, and lost your god in the process, becoming an oath breaker.
He just doesn't understand truth.
Gotcha.
Your god? Okay.
So just as a recap for Evan, what are we all doing in the town right now?
We got kicked out of the tavern.
At the very moment, I think we're waiting for a boat.
Yes.
What
I
town
didn't-
are you
currently-
guys in?
You guys are currently in Everton.
Okay.
So there's sort of like a big lake in the middle of the area. There's a little town right at the bottom of that lake. You're currently there now. You're still on your way to where the children of the Carnophage are gathering. You've been tasked with killing their father, the father of the children of
Daddy Carnophage.
the Carnophage.
Oh, is he the guy that rips open the tears in the reality and stuff with the staff?
No, that's Blackhoof.
Oh.
Yeah.
Was he not the leader?
He is
Did you guys run into him?
He was intimidating.
he's a key member of all of this, but he's not the
'Cause
father.
In the episode that's just out now, you guys think he's the leader, I think.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, so and
we
so
also
basically the
gaslit.
path.
able to follow that.
Gaslit the mayor.
Were you able to follow like the
Completely
story?
unknowingly.
So you guys decided that the best course of action was to take a ship across the lake to the sister town across there to Naporia. Why?
Napoleon?
Naporia?
Napoleon?
Naporia.
Napoleon? Did you know?
Stop looking at. So
Pay
you.
attention to you.
So you have decided to take a ship across, dock there, and just sort of like go along like the main road to like the fort. Because you guys tried to take a fort the last time and cross like the lake, it didn't go so well. Nobby still has nightmares.
What happened?
We don't talk about it.
Okay.
You will learn. You will find out.
Okay.
Just know there is a reason why there's 3 new party members.
Oh, that, the fort, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh.
Chili is catching up.
Oh, okay.
So currently you guys are waiting in Everton. The Mayor Hurst has offered to set you guys up with a ship. They're going to be sending a batch of fish across the lake to the sister town. You guys are going to like essentially like just hop on as like a ride, sort of like a
Stowaways.
Yeah, exactly. She basically said
Illegal stowaways.
legal
legal.
stowaway. You might even say passengers.
So-called passengers.
We don't like to go that far.
Nah.
Because we're not wanted. We're just there.
We're not wanted here
but we
anymore.
have
Well,
permission.
I was gonna say you guys have been kicked out of both inns at this point.
Yeah.
I don't think this boat is safe with us on it, to be fair, considering we've lost 3 carts.
I was gonna say I don't think you
This is
guys.
just a big cart on
No,
water.
okay, but you haven't lost your current cart that you arrived here with. I
We had
think.
another cart?
We had a cart.
You have another cart.
Oh, don't let Nobby
Well,
near it.
it's...
The Ranger's card.
Yeah,
Yes,
we
yeah.
didn't lose the cart because it was a necessity that we didn't lose the
I was gonna say you guys parked it like outside of town, so nobody could fuck with it.
Yeah.
Alright. So,
Plus half the chaotic part of the party's dead.
alright, so we arrive next morning. You guys had your adventure last night, solving the mystery of the missing heirloom. You all awake in your tents out on the mayor's front lawn because
Right.
you decided to
Oh,
set
yeah.
up camp right on her front lawn. You just come out of like those tents.
It's official ranger business.
Long rest, you
Are guys
say?
Rangers now?
Us 3 are rangers.
Okay.
I was gonna.
And Eric has a ranger badge.
You still have the Ranger badge?
Eric has like 47 of them at this point. He has like a whole like bag of them. He just hands out like to people.
Instead of chainmail, he wears ranger mail.
Ooh.
Ranger badge mail.
So, after the night before, do you guys want it, or do you just want to like keep like your heads down and just sort of just try to get through like the day as least destructive as possible?
Well, aren't we leaving?
I think that's up to you
We have one
guys.
more day. And
Yeah.
also, we're not allowed in any of the taverns, so...
Yeah, there are two
Can't get
taverns.
drunk.
There are 2 taverns in town. Like at this point, one has asked you not kindly to leave. The other one has asked you kindly just to go away and not
Yeah.
come back.
Yeah.
So if anything, you guys can just get drunk down by like the docks.
Oh, we're gonna hang out with the fishermen.
I know one way we can get into town.
What way is that?
You got it.
Oh, the mask. I mean, we wouldn't be able to get into the... One of us would be able to get into the tavern.
Yeah, so I
And then we
I
get
get on
food.
your shoulders.
What if he disguises one of us, though? Yeah, wait. You tried that
so far
last
all the
time.
mask is
so
done.
so why don't you read what the mask actually does, just so everybody has a good idea.
Alright. This mask has 3 charges. While wearing this mask, you can use an action to expend one of its charges to cast Disguise Self, to disguise yourself as a humanoid creature that you have touched in the past 48 hours. The spell ends when the mask is removed.
So
Does that mean it has 1 charge left?
Yes.
It recharges every day.
yeah.
Is it
So I've got 3 charges.
any creature? Like it's a random creature?
Any
that's-
humanoid creature that I've touched
Yeah.
in the
That's
last
random?
48 hours.
No, so basically,
Or is
like,
it the last?
you touch Sebastian, you can turn into Sebastian for 48
But what if you
hours.
touch Sebastian and like whatever Red's character is?
Then you can choose
Thank you.
between either
You can
or.
choose them.
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, that's
Now
pretty
I'm
good.
attuned to it because I studied it all night in the tent.
You were just staring at it like,
What does this do?
the trouble that you have caused.
You touched the guards that were in this tent before they left.
What if
I touch the bouncer?
them, or like you become?
You actually like magically like transform into them. Again, you keep like your own like personality and like your own like
and
stats.
stuff, yeah.
You just look like them.
Okay. Okay.
It's an illusion.
Yeah, you don't even really sound like him too. You just look like him.
I sounded like Sebastian.
Yeah. I was gonna say you tried to sneak in as Nobby last time, but you talked way too smart.
Right, yeah.
You didn't.
I didn't do a good impression.
Yeah, I was,
Those are complete sentences.
yeah, I was gonna say like you spoke in complete sentences to the guy.
Right.
So yeah, so it's still up to you to sell it, but you look like the person.
Okay.
Yeah. So what do you guys want to do today? Now that you've woken up, you know, you guys are kind of hungry. It's around breakfast time. You can't really go anywhere to get breakfast unless it's down to like the docks, or you guys can
There's
just
no
like.
like general store that we can just buy food.
Yeah, I was gonna say there is the the general store in town, but the Storm Gulls general store, but like they would just sell like rations and like food packs and stuff. That's really about it. Like they would sell like the medieval equivalent of like TV dinners.
Oh, delicious.
Yeah. Pasta.
Beheading dinners.
Yeah.
I mean, what were you guys planning to do? I don't think Nobby really knows what's going on at this point.
Your legs are miraculously healed.
They healed overnight. I
Right,
just
it's
took
okay.
my hammers, went ding, ding.
I just remember you jumped out the window. You were like crawling, like just dragging yourself around. Like, I found it, you guys.
Yeah, we made a crawler. We didn't want to.
Yeah.
Yeah, didn't want the round
became
end.
a crawler temporarily.
Guys, we need max ammo.
So yeah, so you guys have one more day in town just to do whatever you want. I was gonna say, Mayor Hurst has said that tomorrow morning the ship should be ready to leave. So literally, you just got 24 hours to kill before you are out of here.
Oh, that's dangerous.
What do we want to do?
Well, get those fish.
You gonna go back to the docks?
No.
You are very scarred about what happened at the. Yeah. So how is Sebastian doing? Because like you like woke up like this morning, and normally when you would feel like a sense of like justice and like you just feel empty
I'm
inside.
pissed.
Like-
A new list.
Pantheon.
What? That's this phantom.
This is Phantom.
Pantheon.
You added so much more left.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so like you are just like sitting there like you got nothing like inside of you. You know, like you're 65 years
I'm
old.
43.
Yeah, but you're like
Equivalent to
65 in like half orc years. It's like you're like you were nearing the like the golden age of your. It's like you're going through like a midlife crisis now.
End of life crisis.
End of life crisis.
I'm just. I know Sebastian's mad at me, so I'm not gonna hang out near him. I'm
Yeah,
gonna hang out.
You're
near
off the
Nobby.
woods.
Oh, well,
And
I don't know
also, you were
that.
dead, weren't you? Oh no, this was your new guy.
Yeah. he
No,
was
after
on
that
the
happened,
list.
there was a new list. Everyone else
You
got
just
legs off.
threw out your old list
Yeah.
and wrote new
Just
things.
crumbled.
God.
This was my old list because I'm a paladin of vengeance.
Yeah, my
But
new
now,
list.
now I'm against my god.
Yeah, he's talking about my list. Is the god.
Yeah.
Nobby, you can continue to work on your cannon if you wish.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think that's all Nobby'd really do today is keep working on his scrap cannon.
Last night he had a catharsis, and he built up a bunch of blueprints just randomly to what he thinks is an underslung arm cannon.
Yeah.
He thinks.
That's pretty cool.
He's like a greenskin. If he thinks it, it becomes true.
So what is everyone else doing?
I'm just, again, yeah, I'm hanging out with Nobby, making sure nothing. Well, I mean, they're prisoners, so I gotta watch them.
No
I don't
Yeah,
trust
funny
myself to
business.
listen
Yeah, I was gonna say definitely watch them at all times. Do not leave them alone for unreasonable amounts of time.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
3 weeks. There was at one point we were like, we were trying to decide where to go, and we were like, we have to get on this boat to go across the place. And they're like, well, Sebastian was like, we're not going. And Nobby's like, well, we're hanging out with, I'm staying with Sebastian. I was like, all right, you guys go do your thing and come back. It's like a week trip and a week back.
They
just said basically
they
give them a
essentially
note.
sent off two prisoners. Like,
With a hall
okay,
pass.
we will let you leave prison for 3 weeks, but you come back after you're done, so you can go back to
Honor system.
Gotta be good boys and girls.
yeah. It's okay. They're all rookie rangers. They don't really know how things work
Yeah.
yet.
Yeah.
It's literally their like first week.
My job is not
Their boss got
usually guarding
killed.
prisoners. It's all sneak-based
Yeah, I was
stuff.
gonna say. Yeah. I was gonna say your boss
I
also
I
got like
gotta keep
harassed.
remembering you're not Alexi anymore.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hard Viper now, yeah.
I'm
Hard Viper.
All right, so you guys just sort of like crawl out of like your tents. You start a fire on like the mayor's lawn, just cooking up like your rations, like a bunch of hobos, just like living on like her property now.
I think
We're just gonna start building a shack on her fucking lawn. Like an actual house.
Rangers only.
Official ranger business. No mares allowed.
no.
I'm the mayor.
All right,
I'm the mayor
so
of this
You guys built a mailbox.
I'm dirt dead.
I'm dirty.
I guess that's the case. You guys just sort of like just mellow about, just like talking over what happened last night. You guys are all sort of keeping your distance away from Sebastian. A couple of you like walk over, look at what Nobby is working on. He's sort of like just like hammering like a cannon into like shape. He's like nailing things like into it. Why don't you go ahead and roll me a intelligence check,
Oh boy.
Jeff? See how well you're doing with
Oh,
this weapon of mass
boy.
destruction.
Roll the day.
First roll of the day.
Well, no, he rolled for penis and got a 1. So
Oh yeah, I did do that.
Well, that means you got your one out of the way.
All right.
No more
unless you
one.
get another one now.
Fucking 10.
10?
Yeah.
It's coming along slow. I was gonna say, now that it's like the next day, you're sort of looking at your like blueprint and you're starting to wonder what you were thinking last night. Like you're looking at it like you don't even recognize like your own like your own schematics, but you're
Man.
sort of following it like step for step. You don't really know what you're doing yet.
It's like a Lego pamphlet.
Nobby just like me, for real.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna go over to Nobby and hand him a stick.
You'll take the stick.
Nobby need?
Yes.
I'm just studying Nobby's plans. Though you're not touching him, just kind of leaning over his shoulder, I guess over his head, looking at him.
So as the morning drifts on, it gets to mid-afternoon. You guys, there's a lot of construction going on in like the town. They're rebuilding the inn.
They made power
Amazing
tools.
ambience.
I know, right? So the morning goes by, you know, like the sun is at like its peak now. It's getting really hot out. It's getting to like lunchtime. You guys just gonna continue like to mull about on like the mayor's lawn. Nobody really comes looking for like you guys.
No one wants us
Yeah, I
anymore.
was gonna say word has gone out. I'd like to stay away from the people on Mayor's lawn.
Families are walking by, pointing at us and running.
Yeah.
Is the mayor's like peeking out of her window, staring at us once in a while?
So you remember from last morning, like the mayor is up and out of bed by like 5 in like the morning. Like,
Okay.
Yeah, like she's like up and now. She's down by like the docks. Like she's putting in like her like days her day's work. So like, you know, she's like first one gone and like last one back.
Alrighty.
Yeah. So lunchtime
Nobody's chicken.
sort of rolls by. Have you guys been eating your rations, or are you just sort of like going on like a hunger strike?
I'm full.
Alright, let me check.
Sebastian eating
Entire
all of it.
restaurants?
Oh yeah. Sebastian got what?
Yeah.
Like 18 God's feasts.
Yeah, I was gonna say you have enough food in like your stomach to last you like a week. Listen, he had a good reason. Food stopped tasting like shit, and he just went rabid.
Wait, did it just stop tasting?
Yeah.
Yup.
Like last
only been a
session,
week.
it
It's only been
just
a week.
stopped tasting
The last 5
like.
sessions, it's only been a week.
What?
Last session was yesterday.
Yeah, last session was a day.
Oh my god. I'm not as far behind as I thought.
Well,
A lot happened in those like 7
days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like they were passed out like 2 of them. It was like a whole thing. The rest of you though, are you guys going through your rations? You gonna go into town and buy like some snacks and stuff, or just gonna raid like the mayor's house?
I want to loot.
Where are you?
Like that?
Oh, you're gonna play the loot.
I want to find one.
You want to
You
find
made
the
one.
loot.
you made it at the end of last session. It was really
Sebastian
good.
has loot.
It was really good.
You have a loot?
It rubs
No,
my
it's
eye.
Yeah, Sebastian's gotten much dumber since
Way
last
smart.
night. So
You're
if
special.
you want to go find a loot, you can go to the general
Our
store.
special little guy.
The Storm Gulls. You can get a loot from there. If you want to try to finagle somebody, you can try to go back to your tiefling friend, who you did a duet with
Finagle.
last night.
Where is he?
Well, he's at the inn that you were asked kindly to leave.
Mm.
Denki doesn't deceive. He just threatens, but without knowing.
He's
it.
Canadian.
He's just got a gun and goes, "Give it. I have a gun."
With a smile.
Yeah, that was Luther the Bard.
I want to go find Luther.
So.
In the
Break
tavern
into
we
his
can't
room.
So you make your way back to the Hungry Trout Inn. You see that it's bustling, like, it's like lunchtime, like just people inside of it. You think that maybe with all these amount of people going in and out, you might be able to sneak in, but you do remember that from last night. Julie did ask you kindly to leave, so she might be a bit upset if she finds you inside there, like literally the next day.
I forgot.
on your phone.
I forgot.
If we're gore.
So if you want, you can try to stealth in.
I'm going in.
All right, make a stealth check.
Doesn't the bouncer know you by name?
Seven.
Either really.
So as you
Close
go,
with the bouncer.
so as you go to like sneak in, like you pick like a moment like when there's like no customers like walking like in and out, you just sort of like just crouch down and you just walk in, and the big like half-orc bouncer just picks you up.
What's his name?
Denki. His name
No,
was
no.
Dave.
Morning, Dave.
Dave.
Morning, Dave.
Danky.
How's it going?
What are you doing here?
Nothing.
Gives the host.
Just hanging out. What are you doing?
I'm guarding the door.
You're doing a great job, eh?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Denki's Canadian.
Could I ask you kindly just to please leave?
I need to talk to Luther.
Luther's inside the inn.
I need to talk to him.
He's currently in the middle of his session.
Our session.
We just started.
Go ahead and make a persuasion check.
16.
16. You're supposed to be doing another session with Luther?
You're darn right I am.
Well,
Devious down.
I guess I
Actually,
can't
yeah,
go.
go
I guess I can't go interrupting with yours and Luther's businesses. So, all right, I'll let you stay until the end of your session, but after that, you gotta leave.
Alright, thanks, bud.
All right. He sort of like sets you down, and you walk into the inn.
I hope it's okay.
I'm
Did
still
it
sneaking.
still?
What's that supposed
The
to be?
one I'm back.
Did anybody follow Denki to the Hungry
Yeah,
Trout
actually,
Inn?
you know what? Let's pause for a second. I just want to make sure the audio is working well with these mics. Just for you don't have to pause.
Dicks.
Okay, I think
Good.
we're good now.
Okay.
More or less.
So, did anybody follow Denki to the Hungry Trout Inn?
That looks better.
Nobby did not.
Nobby
Know that.
did not.
No.
Viper, did you follow Denki to the Hungry Trout Inn?
No.
I was so sneaky.
Well, I mean, we saw you leave. We just didn't care.
You thought you were sneaking? You were going like, I'm sneaky.
Sneaky.
You guys have learned. I was gonna say, like,
Theme
you
song.
guys have learned your lesson. Denki just hasn't yet.
Yeah.
So Denki, you're in the Hungry Trout Inn. It's bustling. It's hustling. There's food being served, drinks being served. You see that Luther is up on stage. He's currently performing a song. You see the people.
How's it go? How's the song go?
Dun, 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 dun. Exactly. Luther. he sort of like he spots you, but just sort of like
Glances away, like try to avoid eye contact.
Shoot him.
Yeah, shoot him in the leg.
what is it, Denki?
Let me play your lute.
I'm literally playing right now.
Just let me play it.
I'm literally playing
Come
right
on.
now.
You can sing. I'll play.
I thought we were homies.
I can't sing.
Can I?
Sure.
Can you?
Can you?
I don't know.
Let's find out.
All right,
Give us a
go.
little song.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so
You gotta
Sing us a
first.
ditty.
Yeah, sing us a song.
Done it.
Go ahead and get up on stage and roll for me a performance check.
And sing. 9. Now sing, because you're probably better than 9.
So you get about 2 verses into your song about a drunken whore on the streets of Ragenfast. It's a very popular song amongst the rangers about the mayor's wife. Unfortunately, the crowd doesn't really seem as into it as most, and after about like 5 minutes of singing, like everyone like just clears
5
out.
minutes of sing. That's a long song.
Yeah. Yeah, they go into a lot of detail about the mayor's wife.
Dave's
and-
in trouble for this one.
Yeah. It's not looking too well, and Luther just sort of stops and just looks at you like,
Just walk out with
That's
this.
2 days in a row now. We've cleared out the.
Can I have your lute now?
no. It's my only loot, it's my prized loot.
I'll give you a bullet.
I don't think that's a fair trade.
It is now. Hand over the bullet.
Oh my god. I'll give you a bullet.
Go ahead and make an intimidation check.
I'm just kidding.
You go ahead and put away like the guns. Like, yeah.
I got you, buddy. I'm a ranger. I can't.
You see Dave looking at you through the window. It's just a joke.
It's just a joke, Dave. Wouldn't it work?
Dave's got the like intimidating look on his face. Just
It's like, what the fuck, man? I trusted
Yeah,
I
so
let you keep your weapons.
yeah, so Luther just sort of like just turns on, like he like packs his shit, just heads upstairs, like I'm done. I'm done. I'm not dealing with you today.
A more secluded area.
No.
Can I get some food?
You can attempt to. You go up to. I was gonna say you go up to the bar. You see that the dwarf bartender is still behind it.
Hello.
She just looks at you, just.
Can I get some food?
Yeah, sure. 2 gold.
That's a lot of money.
Yeah.
What's wrong?
Tell you what. 3 gold.
I'll do your dishes.
I don't think I want you anywhere near the dishes.
Why not? You can hold the gun.
Why would you bring a gun to do the dishes?
How else are they gonna get clean?
Good point.
You can hold both my guns.
Why do you have 2 guns?
Don't. I'm 2 hands.
2 better than 1.
Please leave, Denki.
Okay.
Please leave.
I walk away really slowly.
Just sort of like dragging like your like heels, just. Oh.
I'm leaving.
Dave just sort of like Dave like sort of like just looks at you like just walking out, just shakes his head like such a cool guy. Oh, how the mighty have fallen. And yeah, you just sort of back out onto like the like street.
You're not a small dog.
So back to the shanty town on the mayor's lawn. You guys are like just been like just going around.
There's like more tents set up now.
Yeah, I was
Just
gonna,
random people.
I was gonna say like random like homeless people started to like pitch tents on like Mayor Hearst's like lawn now.
We're making an army for Sebastian.
Yeah. Sebastian, you do notice that some of the people who set up tents, they're playing some dice games. You sort of see them, they're like huddled in like circles, they're like taking bets and the rolling dice.
Oh god.
Okay.
They're gambling.
This group is not good with gambling.
Okay.
Do you want to take your
What
chance?
happened with gambling?
Last time you and me started a gambling ring, we fucking got yeeted into a pit.
What?
That's what happened, right?
What?
In Rise of the Rune Lords.
Oh, fuck
Oh
off. I don't
my
even remember what that is.
god. You stop with that cam, that's so far away.
When did you guys go there?
There was a few campaigns ago. We were at in a tavern, and Eric and I started an illegal gambling ring, and we got arrested and thrown in, and then Lulu burned down the tavern.
Who was I?
Are you talking
I don't remember.
Are you talking about the Iron Gods?
Yeah, I think so.
I don't remember this.
I thought we got thrown in jail for the farm family.
That was
That was
before
also the Iron Gods.
That was way before that. That
Was
was two
We got arrested
characters.
so many times.
Yeah,
we got so many times.
That's true. I died twice before we did that, and then we got yeeted into that pit.
So,
And then we got a grappling hook.
So you guys are like just sitting around in like the shanty town. Lunch has come and gone.
Wait, it was in the pit?
You see that Denki has come back
Yeah.
from like the city,
From the
just
rats.
empty
If
handed.
we got catapulted in, that was from the rats, and we got arrested for killing the rats.
In the tavern.
You guys did a gambling ring in there? I just remember.
Yeah, we started a gambling.
I remember
remember
murdering all the rats.
I remember Napa breaking
We
an
tried
arm.
to sneak out the back.
Yeah, Napa
And
murdered a
Lulu
lot
turned
of
around
people.
and stabbed
That's what the gambling was. We were taking bets on Napa.
what?
On who could beat Napa.
Was that the underbridge thing?
No, that's Rise of the Rumors. We're talking about. Okay.
I'm gonna check out this dice.
Remember the.
All right, back. All right.
You confuse everybody's calling it a gambler.
Alright, back
Sorry,
back to
you need
this
my
then.
ass.
So, as lunch sort of comes and goes, like the
That
sun has
wasn't the
started
living
to
room.
set.
Cam for the chest
It's
of
now
the
dinner
grappling.
time now. Things are starting like to like slow down. You guys have literally just been like sitting around just moping like all day long. Ding, he comes back from like the city empty-handed. He found a nice stick that he thinks could turn it into a loot.
Don't try again. You almost blinded me last time.
I'm gonna check out this dice game.
All right. So you sort of like you walk over, you see some homeless folks are like just gathered around. It's like you see them like rolling dice from the looks of it. From the looks of it, you sort of actually make an intelligence check to see if you can understand what the rules are.
6. Probably negative.
They are throwing dice. People are getting excited, and they're exchanging money between them.
Do it.
What?
Oh, big guy, you want to play some dice?
Yeah.
The rules are very simple. What you do is you
We
take.
fight?
No fighting. We fight with our dice.
Dice look like weak weapons.
What you do is we take bets to see who can roll the highest. The smaller a dice you get, the bigger a payout if you roll higher than the others.
All dice are small for Sebastian.
It's true. I'm talking about the number of sides on the dice.
Wait, wouldn't the number...
So let's
Higher
say,
the more
so
money?
first of
Or is it
all,
just
we
smaller
roll.
Dice if you get a higher number, more money.
It's going to explain how. Yeah. So
understand.
the first thing that we do is we take a 20-sided dice and we
What's
roll
that?
it. That is the number to beat.
20 is high.
20 is very high. You can't beat 20.
What about 7?
Then afterwards, you can take a dice with less amount of sides and you can try to beat that number. The smaller a dice that you beat the number with, the bigger the payout.
Okay. Was there like a really big dice?
No, this is the biggest dice.
That's not big.
It's the number of sides. There's 20 and this is a 20 dice.
That's too many sides.
You're talking numbers to the wrong
You want to
person.
you want to take a crack at it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
does.
So, like, you sort of see them all start to, like, gather, like, around, and one of them sort of tosses, like, the dice two started out with. The number to beat is 5.
Couldn't find it.
Okay.
All right.
I picked 3.
What? Now you need to pick another dice. You need to try
I
to
want
beat
that
that
one.
number. Oh, okay, I guess I'll give you this dice. He sees that you're not getting it. It's like, okay, just take the dice.
These guys chose the
Yes,
wrong
for you.
idiot to scam.
Give me the dice.
There you go.
I roll it.
You should throw it across the room.
Go ahead and roll a d20.
6, 9, 9.
And
Bigger than 5.
and you beat it.
I win?
Yes.
How much?
How much did you put in?
All of it.
What do you mean, all of it?
It's 3 gold.
3 gold. So he sort of takes and pays out. You get 4 gold and 5 silver pieces.
You did it.
Are you not homeless?
You're not getting this, are ya? We're not homeless. We're scammers.
You did. I won.
Yeah, you won this time. You got lucky.
I'm a dumb man and I won.
He's so dumb they have to explain it's a scam.
Do you want to perhaps try again?
Yeah?
Do you not understand what's
How
happening?
much money are you putting down?
450.
450?
No. For the one you just gave me.
So 4 gold and 5 silver pieces. Okay.
Yeah.
They take your money and put it into like the pot. The number to beat is 19.
Easy. Well, that's
That doesn't count because it's on the ground, right?
Oh,
91.
better luck next time, Sonny. You win some, you lose some, you know? That's just the way the game goes.
Oh no. It's okay, you don't want vengeance anymore.
Again.
No more crime.
No more vengeance, but he's
How much
no
are you
more
putting
God.
in?
3.
That's a good
3 gold again?
Lay down,
They
Bubba.
take it.
Go lay down.
The number to beat is 17.
19.
Oh,
Give me all of it.
Go lay down.
they give you 4 and a half back.
I want the other one back.
Oh, you lost that fair and square. What? Make an intimidation check.
Eric, don't whisper. We're doing a podcast.
He has threatened to cut off the man's leg
Okay.
for all the viewers, listeners at home.
Through, Bubba?
You notice that as you threaten him with that, you notice he has a peg leg.
No.
I already lost my leg.
I know that was a joke.
Oh, you. Okay. Get out of here. You.
Alright.
Seriously, leave.
I just fly straight up.
You just. Alright, so the evening has gone by. Not much really else has gone by. You guys have started a fire, cooking some more of like your rations. You notice that about, I want to say around 10 o'clock at night, you see that Mayor Hurst has started to like come home. She's sort of walking up like the pathway to her house. She sort of stops, looks at like the shanty town on her front lawn now and just... and just keeps walking. And just like goes inside and you just hear goodbye!
3 locks, I know I can get in there.
Pick all 3 of them. Easy math.
Easy.
Alright. So it's starting to get to the end of the
For
day.
a week.
You guys are
We're
gonna
homeless.
you guys are gonna hit like the sack. Like just go to bed. You gonna do any late night shenanigans?
Nah, just punch the sack. It's the
Beat
same
them.
thing.
I'm gonna bring it.
One more morning.
Are you still working on your thing?
Yeah, I was gonna ask, has Nobby made any progress?
Go ahead and make an intelligence check.
Oh boy,
See
I
how you're
can't wait to
progressing.
fail again.
Viper is fully invested in this. He wants to help in every way possible.
Advantage.
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll with advantage because
I'm
Viper.
You've been gone.
Go ahead and roll with advantage as Viper tries to help you out.
16.
It's coming along well, you know, you sort of You have the like cannon part down. You're still working on the like straps now.
Okay.
It's coming along really well. You've made a lot of progress. Like just like a whole day of doing nothing but working on
Sebastian would notice that the stick is now on the cannon.
I brought you a rocket sled.
Now he's gonna figure out how to put that on there.
I do?
No.
No. I figure. You bring
her?
Yes.
Okay.
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 So as you guys gather around like the campfire, you know that next morning you guys are going to be off and on your way. You sort of reflect on the short amount of time you've spent in Everton, your escapades, your delinquency.
We're only there for a day.
Yeah, exactly. And you did a lot in a day.
We've been here 2 days.
You
now.
solved.
We did solve a crime.
You solved a crime and took out both the ends. So, you guys just sort of like just hit the sack and go back to bed. Y'all get a long rest. Next morning though, about really early in the morning, around around like 5 in like the morning.
Ben's not here.
Viper, you get a kick on the boot from inside like your tent.
Just kind of like jolt awake, dagger in hand.
You see that it's a very, very large leg inside of your tent, just like kicking at your boot. Just
I'm gonna like peek out, dagger first.
you see it's Marehurst.
Oh, what's up?
It's time.
Oh, the boat's ready.
Yeah.
Okay.
Got your crew and meet us down by the docks.
Okay.
All
I'm
right.
just packing up the tent immediately, not even like waking anybody up.
Sebastian and Avi, you guys all of a sudden notice that there's no tent around you. You're just sort of
Boat's
sleeping
ready,
on
we're
like
I was in the
the
tent.
lawn.
Why Sky?
Already was.
The boat's ready. We're leaving.
Oh. Okay.
Boat.
Denki, Sybil,
Boat go far.
boat's ready.
Cool.
Morning, Denki.
Morning. Hey, if we're on a boat, I guess I better.
Wrong campaign.
What a mud.
I always forget how sexy that morning voice is.
So, you guys all sort of wake up at your own paces. You head down to the docks. You see that they have a fairly sizable ship prepared for you guys. You see that they're still loading up fish onto like the ship. You sort of step out onto the docks. You see that Marehurst, she's sort of standing by like the ramp to go onto like the ship. She sort of nods at you. This will take you all the way. It's about a day's journey.
Perfect.
No.
Thanks again, and sorry about the shantytown in your front lawn.
It's okay. Thank you for taking out one of my taverns.
That wasn't me.
I don't remember what happened in Lyle.
You want to make a deception check?
I don't remember what happened here.
Now you remember.
Roll with advantage then, because you don't genuinely remember.
Is that the one I was attacked?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, not 20.
There you go. You got no idea. Oh,
What do you-
I must be
literally have no idea
mistaken
what you're
then.
talking about. Bye.
I must be mistaken then. It must be another snake person
Probably.
Here's my brother.
who's running.
It was Runny Viper.
So
No, legit.
Yeah.
He's there. He's my twin. And then we've got what's the other one?
Runny and
So.
Viper.
Soft Cobra.
Runny and Slick. Runny and Slick Viper.
Yeah, Slick Viper is the equivalent to Big Boss.
Oh,
Runny Viper is my liquid.
I thought maybe there was gonna be like a clothed viper. That's gonna make it.
Clothed Viper, that's a good one.
Hey, you. Yeah, you. Welcome to the sponsor break. Today's episode of Roast for Stupidity is brought to you by us. Did you know that a lot of the voices in Roll for Stupidity are also streamers. The voice of Hard Viper, Cameron, can be found on Twitch and YouTube as Mr_Kajoko. That's Mr_CAJOKO. Josh, the voice of the ever-elusive Phantom, is Phantom Knight 300, also on Twitch and YouTube. There's also Denki's voice, Red. You can find him on YouTube as Zomarlo. That's ZOMARLO. And finally, we have the heart of the party, Nobby, voiced by Jeff, or Crimbo. KRIMMBOH on both YouTube and Twitch. So if you like the content we've got here, then I highly suggest checking out some of the streams. Well, I'm out of time, so back to the episode.
So, you all make your way onto like the boat. You see that everyone's sort of working like around you. They're all sort of like they're rigging like the sails. They're lifting cargo onto like the ship there. I was gonna say one of the crew members, they lead you down below to your cabins. It's not really much. It's like you guys got like one room with like 4 bunk beds in it.
Better than the tent.
It's better than the tent. You guys all sort of get like settled and all like just like packed in there.
Dibs.
On what?
On one of the bunks.
Right.
Just the entire bunk
There's
bed.
one room.
There's 4 beds, 5 of you.
Nobby sleeps in the bed.
Sebastian doesn't use beds.
That's true. He just sleeps in the floor.
Yeah.
He hates beds.
Sebastian's more comfortable sleeping on like the ground.
But I do destroy the beds.
Yeah, you do destroy the beds a lot when you get like your night terrors.
That's just when I see it.
He's away.
When you see a
Fully
bed.
I just ask which one's mine.
So
Another bed, Sebastian.
Oh, good.
so it takes about a couple hours for the ship to get ready.
He's sleeping on the floor. Punches the floor.
Are you guys staying below deck? You guys gonna stand on like the actual deck
I
itself?
go
or
to
just...
the poop deck.
Me too.
Okay. You guys
Nobby's
go...
gonna go with him to the poop deck.
Yeah, I'm going there too.
All right.
That's
We
the
got 4 people on the poop deck. Danky, you're going to the poop deck too?
Danky took a shit.
Danky took a shit on the poop deck.
Family trip to the poop
I'm
deck.
examining the rigging, seeing how easy it would be to like maneuver around.
I thought you were gonna say you were examining his shit.
Oh, of course I'm examining. Yeah, I got it.
Go
Yeah, there's some
go ahead
corn
and
in
make
there.
an intelligence check.
7.
It's a, you know,
It's rigging.
yeah.
I can hang on
Like-
ropes. It's easy enough.
There's ropes going this
No.
way.
The thing in the
There's some
bucket.
ropes going that way. It's like there's a couple like dangling down. It's like it's all just ropes. I mean, like how difficult can ropes be?
Are we moving currently?
You guys are about to set sail.
Is there anybody in the
batten down
crow's
the
nest?
sits right around there? That's what you said.
Not currently, no.
I go up there.
Go up to the crow's nest.
No, that's right. That's how it goes.
That's my room.
That's the thing.
You just claim like the crow's nest.
That's that thing.
So,
Stop it.
a large crowd has gathered to see you all off. They sort of gather at the end of the dock there, and with like a large like ringing of like a bell, the ship just sets sail across the like lake. As it pulls away,
All the time.
everyone's like waving and saying goodbye.
Is Dave there?
Dave is there as well.
Tavern
I give him a little.
cheering.
Nobby waves at Dave. Gives a little wave, probably
You-
peeking his nose above.
I waved. Like a strong man.
I showed Dave my gun.
Just wave your gun.
So Dave just standing there, like just making sure that you guys actually like leave. Just
He's the town bouncer now.
There, there you
I
go.
love us.
you guys are off on Lake Middlespawn.
The menace is over.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Eric, you're up in the crow's nest. Go ahead and make a perception check.
He made it to the crow's nest?
Yeah.
Like the first thing he did was go
Oh,
to
right, he flies.
and he claimed it as his room.
5.
You
somehow got water in your eyes.
You spot a crow's nest within the crow's nest. There's like actual bird crow's nest within like the crow's nest.
Is there a crow there?
Not currently, no, but there are about 3
It's
eggs
his
in like the nest.
He's just gonna wash it.
What are you doing?
Protect the eggs.
I'm gonna protect the eggs.
He's drunk. We're actually on the Grand Champlain.
Whoa.
It's like weird. I am on a boat, and all of a sudden I have the urge to drink and fire a ballista. There's no ballista here.
Yo, who's got drinks, man?
Not again.
So, you guys set sail across like the lake. Everyone's sort of like just running around and doing their part. It's not really that big of like a crew though. There's about like 10 people. You notice they're all like gruff looking like fishermen. A lot of them are like tying stuff down. You notice that somebody's climbing the mast and heading towards the crow's nest.
It's taken.
What?
I'm up here. It's taken. I got it.
This is literally my only job.
But I'm the lookout.
Yeah, not anymore. I got it.
I'm the boat bouncer now.
Ranger duty. Look out.
So you're gonna be looking out
Yep.
constantly,
Yep.
24/7.
Yup.
Okay. He just climbs back down.
Wait, sir, you know about a bird up here?
Are you still? So as he's saying, are you gonna be watching? Are you just constantly looking at the like crow eggs? It's like, are you gonna be watching? Yeah, I'm watching something.
Do you know about a bird?
He's already gone.
Oh no.
I'm the mother.
So everyone else is.
Sitting on them.
So everyone else is on like the deck, just watching like the water like just rush past the like ship there. Is anybody gonna be doing anything particular? You're gonna try to like do like a sea shanty of some kind or like a little dance?
I'm just cleaning my crossbow.
Yeah, Nobby's just looking out into the water. For some reason, he wants to fish.
Sudden urge to fish. You do notice
Good
you do notice there are a lot of fishing poles on the like deck, but you know that trying to fish from like a moving boat of this size.
Sea of Thieves told me otherwise.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Go ahead and roll a dexterity check with disadvantage.
Fuck.
But I'm there too, so
So cancels out.
I'm holding the rock with him.
210.
Damn.
14.
Oh, which one?
It knows the dice knows it's not true advantage.
Yeah. So you just like cast out the like line and you're just fishing.
I'm holding Nobby like, you know how you like teach a girl to play pool? I'm like holding Nobby with the fishing rod.
He's too enthralled by the ocean to really notice.
Flirting with Nobby.
Again, it's a lake.
Nobby's my Meryl.
So as you're fishing off the side of this very large moving ship, it's just sort of like dragging like
He'll be your
behind you.
Otacon.
Yes! No, actually, you know, that makes more sense.
Sybil, you're probably very comfortable
Nobby
out on like
Con.
the open water, being a fish folk.
Yep.
You just sort of stare out and just think, I could probably swim faster
This
than
is just like one of my
this
Goblinese
boat.
anime.
Swim beside the boat.
No.
Be the fish that Nobby catches.
Yeah.
Lure the sailors in at night.
Be a siren.
Make Nobby feel good about himself. Pretend you're a fish.
Danky, are you still sitting on a barrel shitting on the poop deck?
Yeah, I'm sick.
You're just seasick.
Diarrhea.
He's never been on a boat before.
Go ahead and make a constitution saving
Use
throw.
cookies.
See how well your seasickness is doing.
Not good.
I guess Nobby wouldn't have been on a boat before either.
You are vomiting
two fish heritage.
buckets. Like you are shitting on a barrel, then you have to like step down and puke into like the same barrel.
The girl's gonna fill up fast.
Yeah, I was gonna
Why
say
don't you just
it is
throw 'em
not
over the
doing
side?
so
At least you
well.
can just dump it
Oh,
out
you're
the side.
Oh, poor fish.
Yeah.
Leave it.
No.
Put a lid on it. And put
No.
a spout, a spigot on
He's
it.
Nobby-
using the bucket they
Nobby,
use
go ahead and
them
make
to
a
mop
Constitution saving throw. Do see how you're doing on the lake.
Saving throw? Alright.
Yeah, Constitution saving throw.
15.
You're doing fine. You're sort of looking over at Denki just emptying out his like entire lunch. Denki is just
It's a little
dead.
wet leg. It's going like with the wave, so he's just steady.
Yeah.
He just lets out another uncharacteristic.
So you guys sail for basically the entire day, just all like the way through. You share meals with the crew down below. They're sort of like telling tales about like their time on the Juggernaut, sort of like how big a fish like they have caught, like what's like the weirdest thing that like they have ever seen. They're sort of like just telling tales. You guys sort of hear throughout like the stories, you hear that Middle Spawn Lake wasn't always called Middle Spawn Lake. Sort of like you hear them like tell tales of the lake before it was conquered by the new monarchy, before it was renamed. You've learned that the lake used to be called Lacrima Obscura. That was the official name of the lake before like the new monarchy sort of conquered this land and renamed it to Middle Spawn Lake. As it sort of gets later into like the evening, you guys sort of go into like your cabins, hop into bed. You notice that Sebastian is not there. He's off who knows where, up in his room. Anybody gonna stay up a bit late, or are you all just gonna hit?
Not by choice. I'll stay up.
Not by choice.
Denki can't
Yeah,
sleep.
Denki has been like in bed the like entire day, just looking like absolute death. He has not been able to walk in like a straight line as like the ship has been moving. Sebastian, where are you? You're still up in like the crow's nest.
I just want to, actually, I'm going to go next to Denki and just kind of touch him on the shoulder and be like, it's okay, buddy. And then immediately put on the false hood and make fun of him. I'm going to become you and go, I'm Denki.
Denki, how do you feel to being ridiculed?
Throw up on him.
Oh.
I actually throw up on him.
Oh. Viper is one of like those things where somebody like throws up near him, like he also throws up as like a reflex.
Look it up from Family Guy.
Yeah,
that's what I was thinking.
Yeah, I was gonna. Yeah,
Am I
like
still covered in puke after I take the mask off?
yeah. Navi is trying like to sleep this like whole time, but it's just like just vomit central all
Are you on
over
top or
like the
bottom?
cabin. Oh, it's all just dripping down onto Navi.
He's a short boy.
Oh. Navi, as you're laying in bed, below all of this, a single drip of vomit just...
Nabi goes to the deck.
He's a goblin, he doesn't care.
He moved past his life.
Navi has standards now.
Yeah.
Yeah, now that he's felt the good life of having a bed.
And wearing a suit that doesn't fit.
Yeah. He misses the equal troll.
Sybil, you trying to fall asleep too to the noise of all like the vomit, like the
Yeah.
vomit fight?
Denki, this is disgusting. Why'd you throw up on me? Fuck you! Denki! I grab mine. Mine.
You even have.
I'm disguised self. I think I'd have it, but it wouldn't do anything.
Do it. Do it.
Don't make me do it.
Do it.
So Navi, you said you were heading up top.
Pull it.
Yeah, he's gonna find somewhere cozy on the top deck.
Pull it. What happens?
Your hand just passes right through it. Yeah, I was gonna say so as you're disguised as Denki, you notice that any piece of article of clothing or like bit of him that isn't innately yours, like your hand just like passes through, like it's just a like illusion and that's it.
Throw up on him.
So now, but you head up top.
Yeah, you can sleep upstairs.
Yeah, you are one of like the only people there. But as you step out onto the
No, I'm not looking
onto the deck, you do hear some voices coming from like above in like the crow's nest. You just hear like Sebastian going, I'm gonna protect you guys.
Wait, what? He's coming up?
No,
I'm just on the top deck.
Yeah, he just hears you talking
You're
to
yelling.
yourself about how you're gonna protect these eggs, and maybe if you save them, like this will be like your path to redemption. You're gonna save these eggs.
My eggs.
So, Nabi, as you're out on the deck, it's like pretty late at night. Like the moon is at its peak. You notice that it is a full moon out.
Mm-hmm.
As you step,
Full moon?
yeah, full moon.
Yeah.
It might just be Sebastian leaning out over the edge of like the crow's nest taking a shit, but you're not sure.
Moon's crying.
So, as you sort of like make your way around the deck, you hear a voice suddenly, and it goes, "Yeah, didn't always used to be Middle Spawn
My
Lake."
God, he's here.
You notice that
He's here.
the crazy old man from the dock before. Again, you didn't notice him come on, like,
No.
at all. Like, he probably, like, just stowed away or something.
Yeah.
He's sort of sitting on, like, the edge of, like, the ship and just sort of, "Yeah, I always did love this lake."
Yeah.
"Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't see you there. I was talking to myself.
See that?
Do you like fish?"
Nobby, bad touch.
You're just listening in from the top rope.
I can't see, but I can listen.
Okay.
"Won't you please sit down and just spare some time with an old man?"
Are there like any barrels nearby I can sit
Yeah,
on? All right,
exactly,
He'll
yeah.
sit down. He's got nothing better to do.
So,
Everything getting puked on.
so you just pull up like a barrel. The ship has docked for like the evening, so it's all just like still. You're just sort of like fishing out over like the side of it,
Okay,
and
yeah.
just. "Yeah, I got no idea why all these fish are coming up all weird and mutated like. Or do I?
Chemicals in the water.
Yes, all those chemtrails and government type shit."
Fine, cheat.
Joe Rogan.
Joe Rogan, that man dwarf.
What was the name of the website they used to stream on? As Alexia?
Scryer.
Favorite Squire.
Yes, I love Scryer. I love watching my favorite streamer, Bellafine Delphine.
Overrated.
I don't know. I got some of that water from her, and I'll tell you what, it was delicious.
No. Tasted like regular Brita filtered water.
So what brings you out onto the lake, little green man?
Alien.
No, green man.
Green man!
Puke downstairs, not up here.
Yeah. There's been a lot of puke going on recently, people eating those godforsaken fish. You didn't have any, did you?
No.
Good. They're all mine.
Okay. Nobby's just gonna sit there awkwardly for a moment.
You know,
Is that your mini?
so as you're sort of like sitting there and listening with the old man, you're just sort of like zoning out.
Yeah.
Just sort of like just sitting there, just enjoying it like yourself. So like, you know, this lake, it didn't always used to be called Middle Spawn Lake. I'm not sure if you heard. It used to be called Lacrima Obscura.
Check's hand.
Check's cue card. Oh yes.
Lacrima
Obscura.
Go ahead and make an intelligence check. No, Abby.
Alright, I'm doing a lot of those today.
What language is that?
19.
19. So you recognize the words
Woody though, it's
Lacrima
naughty.
Obscura. It's a very old dead language, like that hasn't been used in years since since the old times. You recognize that it translates to dark tears. You have read in your books about a lake being called Lacrima Obscura. You didn't realize that this was it, though. There were stories and legends that long ago a god actually died on Valengo, and his corpse collapsed where the earth was built on top of their body, and this lake was formed from their last tears as they passed away.
Okay.
Metal. Another one's got the joint on.
Some old man.
Go ahead and make a perception check, Navi.
Okay. Nine.
These two are preoccupied trying to figure out how to get away from this guy.
As
some
you
fishing.
have been sitting there and talking with like the old man, like you've just been like zoning out, so you're not really noticing anything. But
Yeah.
you do hear that the ship starts to creak a bit,
Oh no.
just sort of like.
It's happening again.
Go ahead and make a perception check, Sebastian.
You are staring at those eggs.
7.
7.
Oh yeah, baby.
Me and Denki are also
Yeah.
awake.
Again, you are
Yeah, but
really.
you're a puke fight.
Yeah.
Well, he's yeah.
Yeah, so as you're keeping an eye on these crow eggs, you don't really see anything, but you start to hear the sound of bubbling, just sort of like all like around you.
That's some water mix.
A lot of water.
Concerned to you.
Looks around, water. Okay, we're safe.
Okay.
Denki and Viper, you guys pause your puke fight for a sec. Go ahead and make a perception check.
14, 19.
19. So there's sort of like a window on like the cabin, like inside of your cabin, just sort of like looking out over like the lake. And as you sort of like you pause like your like puke fight, and you just sort of see a tentacle start to go up the window on the side of like the ship. Just
Okay, that's an issue.
but you spot it just for a second, almost like a like light switch just being flipped, just sort of like there and then it's gone. But you still hear like the noise as if it was traveling up the side of the ship, sort of like.
I'm gonna stab out the window.
So you open the window and just stab through.
Yeah.
Your sword just passes through like just air. But then all of a sudden, as if it's like a light switch again, just flicks back, and the tentacle is there, and your sword is like inside of it. Go ahead and make a strength check.
Oh fuck. Oh, not 20.
So you managed to just like rip it free, but your sword was heading up with like the tentacle itself. Nabi, you're sitting
being good,
on
please.
like the deck with the old man. He's like,
Did you hear about this lake?
you know,
Which barrel are you sitting on?
This lake.
I don't know.
What color is the barrel, Nabi?
I don't know. Brown.
Does it say fire wine on it?
so you're sitting there with the old man, and the old man just all of a sudden like turns to you and just, you know, you're never gonna stop him.
Huh?
You know you're never gonna stop the children.
Nobby's just staring at him.
Do I hear this too?
You hear it too. Just all of a sudden, like this like old man, just all of a sudden like his like facade just drops and just, you're never gonna stop the children of the carnifage.
Can I dive on him?
Go ahead and make an attack roll. Are you flying down or are you just like jumping down?
Well, like, I'll push off and fly.
I think as he's flying down, Nobby would also go to shoot him with his crossbow.
Go ahead and make attack rolls.
Old man just wants to try a voice. Try a new voice. He's attacking you.
You're never gonna stop the urge.
Nabi, what'd you get?
16.
You hit as well.
Go.
Why?
I hit him for 9.
So,
It's the captain.
and what'd you get for damage?
Well, I hit both times, but
So, all of a sudden, you guys are just like on high like alert. Like you just
We're
hear
in
like
sync.
yeah, I was gonna say like you just hear like Sebastian just leap off of the like crow's nest, just dive straight down, just like a fighter jet, just and just cuts through it. As I'm assuming you like Eldritch blast him, or
Just like quick draw crossbow. Bap.
so you just shoot. And the crossbow bolt just goes flying right through the old man. As you come down and slice through, just passes right through him, just like fog. Then all of a sudden,
Everyone keep doing that.
and then as you guys are on the deck of like the ship, all of a sudden the cloud, like the sky itself, just turns a deep dark purple, and green energy swirls about as you see massive tentacles rise up from the side of the ship, just sort of like up and curling over. And the last thing that you see is it just comes crashing down, and everybody blacks out.
Oh my god.
We died.
The eggs.
Oh,
Good
yeah.
campaign, guys.
The end.
It's time for Bjorn's return.
This is actually the way back into the other campaign.
Yeah.
Everyone
Into the
go.
side stories.
Everyone go ahead
That's not the
and
main
make
campaign.
Constitution saving throws.
Okay. +4, baby. Fuck. 17.
11.
11.
12.
Call pizza.
Hey!
8. So Navi, you are the first one to wake up.
Okay.
You wake up.
Fitting that we wake up together.
You wake up to the sound of dripping, just like
More vomit.
you sort of open your eyes and look around you. You're back inside of the ship. You're in the hull now. The only thing is you're not on the floor. You're on the wall.
Ah.
So as you you're just looking around and getting like a bearing for like yourself. You see that like the whole ship is sort of tipped on its side, and you're sort of laying on like the floor. It's on like the wall itself.
Yeah.
You see that the other party members are unconscious around you, and you sort of hear like the whole ship just sort of like creaking, and you still feel it moving, just sort of like groaning and creaking as it rocks like back and forth.
Who is closest to me?
Go, Jock.
Sybil is.
Navi would try and wake them up.
Sound like he said syphilis.
Do I wake up?
Go ahead and make another Constitution saving throw with advantage.
Very eepy. Do you want me to move my cup?
13.
13. You manage to wake up.
Same regard.
You wake up and Navi is shaking your shoulder.
You're finally awake.
So you wake up. So you all are back in like your cabin inside of the ship. Navi, you're not even sure if you really left the cabin at all last night.
Okay.
Judging by what that was, but you're sort of laying on the wall, and there's the window to the cabin directly beneath you. And as you wake up and look, you just see a cliff-sized drop just beneath like the ship like itself. Like we're talking like a 500-foot drop just into like rocks and crevices and like a canyon like trench just
What the fuck
beneath you.
I went to sleep and I wake up to this.
Stop sleeping! Bad things happen!
It's your fault.
Navi does fishing thing. Then old man. Then bap. Then
Bap!
I need to talk to somebody
Rather
else.
swoon.
Who else is near me?
The only
it's
other
so
person
fast.
that
I was
knows
gonna
what
say-
happened is
I was gonna
Sebastian.
say you have Dinky, you have
guess
Viper,
we
and you have Sebastian. They're all in the cabin with you. You sort of see that Sebastian. He wasn't really sleeping in like a bed like the night before. He sort of like slumped over, curled in like a ball at like the corner of like the floor and like the wall there, just sort of like.
Your back's fucked again.
oh baby.
It's only fucked when it's soft.
You
But you're
see.
crumpled up.
You see that you see that Denki and Viper are sort of like clumped up like into where their like bunk bed was. Like their sheets are pressed up against the like wall and they're sort of like all like just crumpled against one another.
I still covered in puke.
No, there's no puke on them.
Are either of them inside each other?
We were wet at one point.
No.
You pissed yourself.
Yes!
You have
Let's
They're
go.
inside each other.
Or
Yeah.
the Kraken ate all.
So
I'm gonna go up to
cool
each one
guy.
of them and shake them up and like give them smacks on the face, like wake up!
go ahead and both of you make Constitution saving throws with advantage now.
That wasn't me. The fuck? That wasn't me.
It's okay. The window is right there.
It was open.
Wow.
It's just gonna blow back this
17.
12 sets. So
go
Dinky
towards
is really good in like a nap. like,
Next, I'm gonna have to wake up.
so Viper, you sort of wake up, you see that when, so you sort of see like everything that's going on, you see that Dinky's face is pressed up against the like wall, just, and you see he has a massive like goose egg on like his head where like he smashed it against the like wall.
I take my finger and slide it down his chest towards his cord, and that wakes him up. Automatically wakes him up.
Alright, yeah, so you just instinctively go out to bite Viper's finger. So all of you are awake now except for Sebastian, who's...
You bite me, I bite you back.
Who,
I bite
like,
you.
Sebastian's a, like, chiropractor's, like, nightmare right now. Like, his body is bent in all sorts of angles.
Nobby's gonna try and wake him up.
Go ahead and make Constitution saving throw with advantage.
We gotta move. We're gonna die.
Well, we're gonna die.
Look out.
15.
15, you wake up. You wake up to Nobby, like,
Why am I on the wall?
Hey, you!
That's a
You're finally awake!
No idea why you're.
Where are we? You said something about
We're in the boat.
so, Sybil, do you basically tell them, like, we are very high up?
Yeah, we are close to death here. We need to move.
Why did you bring us here?
I woke up just like everybody else.
Where's the old man?
What old man?
in the squishy thing.
The what?
Squad?
Squeak!
There was
Squeak!
definitely tentacles.
Wait.
Squeak!
I was asleep.
Oh,
Didn't
yeah,
see
we
any
saw
of this.
tentacles.
There was definitely tentacles. It was almost a hentai.
I love hentai.
What? What?
About the tentacle form. Let's go up and see if we can get the fuck out of this.
I thought we were already
It was all
out.
super hot.
We're underneath
Very
the boat.
close.
You guys are currently inside the boat in your room that was assigned to you the night
Yeah.
before.
So let's go up top, on top of the boat, and see what the fuck's actually going on.
Good, yeah, my eggs.
My Pop your eggs.
Whoa!
So,
yeah, I could use some
She didn't
breakfast.
mean that.
Some brekkie butt?
Yeah, brekkie.
yeah, so the room being the way that it is, tilted on its side, you guys sort of have to like climb up through like the like door. Like,
Christmas is that way.
I grabbed Nobby just.
yeah, so I'm assuming you just fly them all up onto like standing position on like no, just Nobby.
Just Nobby.
Gotcha.
Ride or die.
I'll fly her up.
So
Is he normal size now? Not too smalls? Or are you just large?
no, he's medium sized. He's just like
You and
LeBron
Ren are
James
both small
sized.
now.
What?
LeBron James.
Is LeBron James 7'3"?
Basketball players are.
That's a good point.
So Sebastian flies you both up. You're sort of standing on like the walls. There's sort of like gaps along the like floor now, leading to all the other cabins and all like the like other rooms there.
So good.
Sort of like as you look into them though, you see that like all the rooms just completely like empty. Like there's no people in them. Like there's no like any signs of like activity like at all.
Okay.
Breathing and stop.
Yeah.
Where are we?
Basketball
Run.
career. Damn.
On the side of the boat now?
Yeah, you're still on like the inside boat because everything is tilted. Though the wall has become the new floor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I guess we need to keep going out.
These windows become
Yeah.
new trapdoors.
Just open it.
I'm gonna help these two idiots get out.
I can climb.
Can you?
I'm a rogue.
Yeah?
Make an athletics check.
Let's see if you can climb.
I got a gun.
Athletics or acrobatics? Oh,
That's
that's
fast.
athletics. 6.
You cannot climb. You sort of sound like,
Can I climb with a
almost
six?
there.
I can climb and swing.
Can I climb with a six?
same thing. Like
got a
the.
Just both of you guys fight each other.
You guys are
I was gonna say.
trying to reach a cliff.
Yeah. The two of you are just like baby birds. Just.
Okay, I extend a hand down.
All right. Go ahead and both you roll
I can do
athletics
it.
again with advantage. As Sybil helps you up.
You got a rope.
Bombs?
Alright, 21.
20. Yeah, you managed to vault up.
Not 20.
Not 20. You don't even need Sybil's help. You just like
You're like, I
wall
can do
run
it.
and just jump between the bunk beds and just flip like your way out and landing with a backflip.
You didn't realize we were trying to get out the door, so you're just copying my jumping.
You thought it was just like a rave, like just going on.
We're partying.
I was seasick.
Phantom just comes in real quick. Nice flip.
Stab. Eric.
Who are you?
Oh, a ghost! Some might even say a phantom.
All right. So you guys are still inside the ship, sort of knowing where like you're gonna be going. You think you can leave if you keep going straight through like the cargo hold, which is now like the new wall or door. It's very disorientating right now. Like you guys aren't even sure if gravity is right, or if you guys are on like the wall, like, or everything's like twisting and turning like around. All very confusing.
Are there like windows we can see up?
Yeah.
Is there water?
No. So you go up to one of the cabins and you peek through one of like the windows looking straight up, and you just see a like roiling, like just a angry sky of like purple and green energy just sort of like twirling and mixing in like amongst itself.
Okay, Nobby's gonna try and blow a hole in the wall so we can get out.
Wait. The wall or the wall?
The wall up. The wall.
The ceiling wall.
The ceiling
sky
wall.
wall.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Go ahead and make an attack roll.
Against a wall.
You'll never hit it.
This will be with my Eldritch Cannon. Just checking to see if there's no pluses on it. 'Cause I forget. Whatever. 12.
You managed to get. Again, it is a ship, so it's very thick wood. So it's just like you like shoot it like straight up and just like sort of like just dense like the wood and nothing really else. Like you would need like a literal like cannonball to blast through like the ceiling.
If only your arm was finished.
A rock! Aren't you small enough to fit through the hole?
Maybe?
How big is the porthole?
It's about like.
I was just thinking, give us an
Sebastian's
easier
feet
way to
are
get
smaller,
out.
so-
I just gotta strip down, lube up.
That's how session one
Spin out
started.
myself again.
Oh wait, no, it's a +4 to hit, so
Oh,
it
but
would
it'll
have been
fuck your
16.
back.
Yeah. So go ahead and roll for
last
damage.
Okay.
I don't remember that.
Sorry, I couldn't fucking find it, so I just assumed it was a +0 still.
Oh, fuck your back.
Be careful.
You know it's coming.
9.
And you're going
9, yeah.
opposite.
So you don't really do like enough damage to like really
Yeah.
like damage it. You just sort of like dent it a bit, and that's about it.
Alright.
Is there a door or something?
Once again, I was just trying to make an easier
Door to
exit.
the outside of the boat. I was like on the side of the boat.
Yeah.
Just
That's what I'm thinking.
Hang
We
on,
can just
we're,
go
I know
up.
we're sailing and the water's here, but let's just open the door underwater.
I'll go through the doors.
yeah. So Sebastian just like fly through, so you just sort of like and just go up through like the deck. You sort of stand out on it, and you see you are not on Valengo anymore.
What?
The continent.
We're in Oz now.
So the rest of you, as you make your way through the ship, you sort of like get up to where like the cargo hatches that would have been on like the actual deck, but now it's sort of like the door like just going out. Go ahead and make a strength check as you just try to like heave it open. Anybody can attempt this, or you just try to help each other out.
I'll go with Nami as well.
Sure.
Viper's so helpful today.
Only for Nami.
Why is everyone's... Never mind.
Nobby is the heart of the party.
19.
19.
Nami is the heart of the party.
Wait, so you're helping me?
Yes.
Okay, I got a 14.
All right. Sylvie, you want to try to push?
Sure.
Dinky, you want to try to push?
That's not. I need to do one of these things.
18.
9.
Sybil's actually pulling on like the cargo hatch.
So it's just pretending to push, like,
Oh no.
so heavy.
Guys, we're doing our best.
So,
Guys, this is hard to push, not for me. but-
as the heavy door of your stranded ship creaks open, a rush of cold, otherworldly air washes over you, carrying with it a faint, discordant melody that seems to echo from the very fabric of the void. Stepping onto the rocky ground, your feet crunch against the jagged terrain beneath you. The landscape sprawls before you, a surreal tableau of fragmented memories that collide in an amalgamation of the alien and the uncanny. Above, a sky that appears both vast and compressed stretches out in an expanse of colors you've never encountered before. Deep purples and emerald greens mingling with eerie shimmering pinks. Strange constellations twinkle intermediately, casting irregular patterns of light upon the obsidian ground. The very air seems to hum with an ethereal energy, a sensation that clings to your skin and tingles in the tips of your fingers. The world around you is a shattered canvas, jagged rock formations jutting upward like broken teeth, casting long, distorted shadows in the unpredictable light. Phosphorescent mists rise and curl between the crevices, giving the terrain an unsettling luminescence. The ground itself shifts slightly, as if the very fabric of reality is in flux beneath your feet. In the distance, you spot floating fragments of ships and structures suspended mid-air by some unseen force. The wind carries faint whispers that beckon you toward a distant cluster of these ships. So we sort of step out and... actually...
Hi, I'm tired. But if you liked this video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And come back next week for another episode of Roll for Stupidity. Okay, I'm going to bed.